We've been wanting to know if our goat Willow is actually pregnant. We have done the urine pregnancy test and it's just iffy. We're not getting any definitive answers, and we're kind of getting to a point right now where we need to be preparing for the time that she's gonna kid, which would be in April, some point in April, because she was in with a buck for a whole month and she had 2 heat cycles, but we're just really not sure if she's bred. And so I called our vet and I asked them if I could do a blood draw and then bring the sample in for them to test. And they said, well, we could figure out a way to do that, but if you can load her up, why don't you just bring her in and we'll do an x-ray and see what we find. This is gonna be interesting. Come on. No.
I guess I could try and be helpful, but
You're gonna have to help.
okay. Alright, Willow, let's do this thing.
Willow, you ready to go get an x-ray? Farm friends, I wanted to take just a second to tell you about something that we have been blessed to be a part of, and that is the Homesteader magazine chickens issue. We are so excited that we could contribute to this. We get asked all the time, how did you get started with chickens and what made you start a business that involves chickens? And that is what we wrote our article about. This issue is packed, it's 130 pages of knowledge and advice on keeping chickens for the beginner all the way to the expert. I have taken some awesome information from this for our own flocks that I'm going to be implementing. I'm excited to try fermenting feed. I've heard about it forever, but we've got a detailed article in this magazine from one of the contributors that shares how to do that, and I can't wait to put that into practice. It's also got all about brooding chicks, different feather color genetics, egg color genetics, which you know we love. But check that out. I'm going to link it up above and below, and it's also on our website. If you go to headfamilyfarm.com, you'll see a button that says the Homesteader magazine, and you can grab your copy. This is delivered in a digital PDF format for $25. And then you can also get the digital and a print version. It comes in a couple of weeks, but you get that PDF instantly, and that option is $35. Check that out. We do earn a small commission as contributors, and we are so excited to bring this to you and share this with you.
So up to this point, we haven't really known whether Willow was pregnant or not, but we thought that she was. She was supposed to be. And so we've been able to have like a fingers crossed approach where we can't know for sure, but we think she is. How do you feel about like knowing for certain?
I really want to know for certain. I really, really do. Spring is coming up. We've got a lot happening on the farm. We have a vacation planned, and I need to get the barn finished. I need to get the side of the barn finished, but we're kind of in a place where if she isn't pregnant, we don't have to do as much right now to prepare for that. So finding out whether she's pregnant or not will help make decisions for the barn and for things that we need to buy for her to kid, the different minerals and some shots as well, some vaccines for her. And so I really feel like we need to know.
Yeah.
So when the vet suggested this today, I was like, okay, that's what we need to do. We need to find out for sure. And I'm really hopeful that they can see skeletons if there are babies. They said at this point, if she was in with a buck for October, that at this point we should be able to see skeletons and babies. And they don't want to ultrasound, they just want to do the x-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, they asked me, they said, how big of a goat is it? And I said, it's a big goat. Like, it's a really big goat. We're going to Town and Country Vet in Tuscaloosa. It's down 69 South. They're a great vet. We've used them in the past. They neutered our male pig, and they took care of Lucille when she was a baby, and she had mange, she had scabies and hog lice, and I mean they took excellent care of us. And I call them. They do fecals and all that kind of stuff for any of our animals we need it for. And yeah, they were just, how big is she? Like, she's really big. They said just bring her in the front door. So that's what we'll be doing.
Well, here we go.
Eleanor, what do you think we're gonna find out?
I think we're gonna find out that she might be.
You think she is pregnant?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet, you just wanna wait? Okay. I love your chicken dress. Show me the bottom. It's got hearts and chickens.
And flowers and ribbons.
That was so perfect for you.
Well, Eleanor, what happened?
Well, the vet said that she's not bred and she's not having any babies.
That there's a very, very, very slim to none chance
Okay.
that she's got any babies in there because I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Yes.
Yep,
Miss
so I'm going to go
Willow,
back
that's
home
okay.
and be a mama to biscuit and gravy and honey.
Oh, yeah.
She is.
It was a fun adventure.
Yeah, and now we know. We know for sure.
Yep.
We know for sure, and that's going to help us. No babies for Miss Willow, y'all. And that's okay. She's a wonderful goat. And she's a great companion for Biscuit and Gravy and her daughter, Honey. I hear goat pee.
TTing in the back of the van.
On a tarp. On a tarp. Oh, she's pooping. We're gonna get Willow back home because now she's going number 2. We just got Willow back home. I'm a little sad. Not upset, but I am sad because I went with Tracy to Cattywampus Acres in Georgia and we learned how to milk goats in preparation for having a goat in milk this spring. And that's not going to happen this year, but that's okay. That is absolutely okay. That is how this stuff works. You don't operate a homestead or a farm on ideals. You have to work with nature. And Willow is a wonderful, wonderful goat. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give her a hoof trim while we've got her out and separated from the others. She doesn't like her feet messed with, so Zach's gonna help me.
You have me, and I have you. That's enough to paint lonesome black and blue. Yeah, I have you, and you have me. That puts a bow up in the sky, tells the rain to cease. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm nights, we've gone round and round. What I know, this much is true. There ain't a color in the rainbow that shines like you.
happy getting her grain when she got home, wasn't she, Eleanor?
Yes.
Say maybe babies next year?
Maybe babies next year.
Hey, Walker. It is 71 degrees. It feels like spring. The grass is starting to green up, and Eleanor and I are about to do a little bit of fishing. Okay. You ready to fish?
Yes. I'm already thinking about my strategy.
On Valentine's Day, when we filmed taking Willow to the vet, I was sad. I was sad because this year I'm going to miss out on milking. And you know what? God has shown me over the last couple of days that it's His timing. It's not mine. And He knew that that was something that I need moved off of my plate. Our plates are very, very full right now between our farm, our jobs, and our businesses. And God knew she needs a break from that. And so now I have longer to plan my milking area in the barn. I'm not going to be in a rush to set it up. I can really plan and thoughtfully put that together. That's going to make it a better experience for me and for the goats long term. We are really excited to be bringing Muffin from Sneed's farmhouse to our farm in a couple of months, and hopefully a few more does from there as well. And we're really working on growing a herd this year, having quality and very, very friendly goats. They're our pets. They're our big babies. You know we love them. And so we want to add the friendliest goats possible so that we can have those strong bonds and good relationships for when we do start milking and for when we do start having babies. I've said we won't have a buck, but I really foresee us having a buck here on the farm in the next 2 years. So that's also something that we're planning for with our goats. But I'm really grateful that Willow is not pregnant. I would have loved to have babies. I would have loved to milk, but it was not God's timing. I had hoped that we could show you a window greenhouse update, but our weather has not been any good. It has rained for 2 days straight, and we had threats of severe weather yesterday, which thankfully we did not have any tornadoes. But we will get that to you so soon. We cannot wait to share it all with you, and Zach has been making amazing progress there. We hope that you have a blessed week. Thank you for being here with us at Head Family Farm, and we'll see you again soon.